I know I've been wearing this shirt for this recording session, but I finally got to go clothes shopping and this is one of the new shirts I got. It's kind of like a white purple kind of thing. I like it. What's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin and today we're listening to Yes with their ever popular song Roundabout off of their album Fragile, which was released in 1972. Now, before we get into it, I have heard this song before, as I'm sure all of you already have. So technically, this is a song review. I figured, you know what? Let's just do a song review of it. Let's just re-listen to it, and I'll give you my thoughts on it at the end, when I already have my thoughts on the song as a whole anyway. I first heard this song only about, I don't know, I guess a few years ago. Of course, with the To Be Continued meme, like that was my first introduction to it. And I was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. I like that bass line. Oh, it's Yes. Oh, okay. Also, really quick, I would love to recommend you guys a band. I would love to recommend you guys an album, but especially a song to listen to. I know a lot of people are clamoring for more prog rock, right? Music changes, things change. Yes, you know, the glory days of prog rock were in the 70s, it looks like. But there's plenty of bands still doing it today. Definitely try out the band Wobbler, okay? Try their song From Silence to Somewhere. It's a 20-minute song. That is also the name of the album if you want to give it a shot. But I highly recommend you giving that band and that song specifically a shot. Try it. Try it out. And if you do check them out on YouTube or wherever, just let them know I sent you. Anyways, I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. And let's do it. This is Roundabout by Yes.
stand there. 24 before my love, I'll be there.
What do you want to say? Literally, what do you want me to say about that song? So, before I even talk about the music itself, one of the things that I think is especially very special for that song specifically, and the way that it's been recirculating online, is kind of the same reason that a lot of you guys like tell me how, you know, reaction channels and people like me online are keeping this music alive. Which, for me, I've never thought of it that way. I've just thought of it as, you know, this is cool music. Let me look at more music like this, you know? Literally, that is how it started. Oh, I heard Further Fifth by Genesis. That's really cool. Oh, progressive rock? Oh, bands like Genesis, Yes, and Camel, and all these other bands? Okay, let me go down that path. That's literally how my mindset is. You know, this is just a personal journey and documentary, basically, for me, listening to these songs. But through memes and through online videos, Roundabout by Yes has found a resurgence of sorts. And in people younger than me now. Like, now it's passing on even further. And for all we know, kids, or whoever, you know, is introduced to these songs, are going to hear Roundabout, fall in love with it, listen to more Yes, and maybe that'll lead them into more progressive rock, and lead them back into listening to bands of you know, older times, of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, or whatever. And so, the music is never quite lost, you know? Which I think is really cool. Like, just on a big scale, I just think that that's really cool. So that's amazing. And to me, what better song to have a resurgence from Yes, nonetheless, than Roundabout, which I feel is a perfect song. I think that Roundabout is a perfect song. It captures every single thing to me that makes Yes, Yes. It's catchy, it's very singable, but yet it still retains that high level of technicality that they are known to display. Bruford on the drums. Oh, you thought I was going to start off talking about the guitar and the bass? No. Let's talk about Bruford on the drums. Listen, the backbeat that he has throughout this song is just crazy. It's just insanity. I love his drumming in this song. The attention to detail in this song, strictly on the percussion side of things. And in some parts, he even brings in some extra percussion. I love that. Bruford is such a creative and inventive drummer. And I feel that that shows through very well on this song. So, you got Bruford. Okay, I talked about him first. John. You thought I was going to talk about the bass? No, I'm not yet. Not yet. John. I think that this is one of those songs where he stands out so well. He sounds so comfortable, so powerful, so content. You can hear like smiles in his singing. Does that make sense? Like you can hear happiness in his singing. The way that he carries across when he's singing like, you know, I'll be the roundabout, the words will make you, whatever. All his singing, he just like sweats positivity. And sweating isn't necessarily the word I wanted to use, but I couldn't think of any other word except that positivity just vibrates out of him, and it comes out especially in his vocal delivery. I really like that. And I really like the harmonies, by the way, that Squire and Howe also bring, especially on the ending of the song. They have very strong harmonies that are able to aid John and really provide a nice balance because their voices are typically a little bit more like deeper, and he's usually singing a little higher. So it's nice that John is leading, Squire and Howe are kind of basing him up a little bit, and Bruford's just pounding away as usual. So yes, vocal delivery is especially strong in this song. Really, really creative ways of actually bringing back the chorus, especially. And some of the vocal motifs are brought back in more, not awkward places, but places you wouldn't expect it. Just the placement of that verse is very cool. The way he puts it at the end of that verse before it gets into the instrumental break. Very, very smart. Let's talk about the guitar. Listen, iconic. This song as a whole to me is iconic, okay? But the opening, I love that opening by Howe. And I know that this song may be overplayed now, you know, oh, they're playing Roundabout again. Guys, this is, yes, being replayed to modern audiences who are loving this. That's amazing. Anyways, Steve Howe, the guitar intro, come on, that is a perfect setup if I've ever heard one, right? Just the spacing, ooh, the spacing itself gives me shivers when I think about it, okay? The way that he flicks his wrist like a magician on the guitar, setting up for this bombastic, dramatic intro of a song in which we all know that Squire is the lead on this one. Listen, we all know the bass line, but that bass line is insatiable. It is hungry. It wants to devour the song, and it does. Squire is a beast in this song, especially in the beginning. The beginning is iconic. You can't deny that. But as played as it is now, I don't feel like it ever loses its fire, which is a testament to a great bass line, great musicianship, just the way that intro just kicks in. Kicks in the door like a SWAT team that got called in on a streamer. This 8-minute song, like, this could be played on modern day radio. And I don't know if this song ever did have radio time in the past. I'm assuming it did. It seems that even at the time, it was somewhat of a hit for Yes when it released. Let's see, it says that it peaked at number 13 on the Hot 100 and number 10 on Cashbox. So it did have some radio time then. And I mean, what a song to deserve it. It does say that there's a single edit, 3 minutes and 27 seconds, but I'm sure that's cutting out some of the solos, but let's be honest, even the 8-minute version, it goes by quick. This song is in and out without even a thought or a blink. Did I forget to talk about Wakeman? Let's not forget to talk about Wakeman. Okay, Wakeman has some fantastic leads in here. There's some moments where there's a lot of spacing left purposely, and then Wakeman will fill that in with these bright sounds. We get a little bit of Mellotron in the song near the ending. He's throwing everything at us. Come on. Listen to Wakeman on the keys. It's simple. It's not a lot. But it's the space that he's given and what he's working with. He changes the whole mood of the song, along with John, into something so happy and so positive. That's what I think is really cool about Wakeman. He can do little. He can do a lot. but he's always stirring the pot. That's all I gotta say on that. And then after the chorus in the middle of the song, we get into this breakdown. Nice transition, by the way. Nice transition. This is dirty. This is gritty. They changed mood a little bit, but it still feels really good. And even vocally, everything has been brought down a little bit in that section, which I think is really cool. Now Squire and Hal can really step up their part a little more. And of course, John returns a little bit later, a little higher, but I think it's really cool how everything is kind of boiled down a little bit there. And then how cool it is for them to bring back the chorus here. I think that is so cool, the way that they bring back the chorus, that vocal line that is all too familiar to us, how they bring that in at the ending of the break. Like, this is just the perfect storm and the perfect mix of elements from Yes to really throw out there. And then here we get the return with Hal on the guitar, the spacing. John comes back in again with the vocal lines. Listen to Wakeman on the back. This satellite, like cosmic dreaming. The Mellotron swirling in here. I mean, what? What else do you want me to say about this song? I actually don't know. Listen, guys. This is the end of the session. There's nothing else I need to play here. Listen. It's a perfect song. It's a perfect song, and how, like I said before, I just think it's so cool how it all comes back, how it all came back to 2020. This song, 1971, 50 years. Amazing. Lyrics, which I didn't talk about at all. I'll be the roundabout, the words will make you out and out. I spent the day your way. Call it morning, driving through the sound and in and out the valley. Listen, John has a way with words that even if I don't understand what he's saying, the guy's a poet. A roundabout, a common traffic construction, if you will, in which you enter the roundabout, you go around in circles until you can find your way out. So, in a poetic way, he's talking about being in and out. In and around the lake, mountains come out of the sky and they stand there. 1 mile over we'll be there and we'll see you. 10 true summers will be there and laughing too. He's just using a lot of poetic words to talk about coming in and out of things. Being in a roundabout. Maybe what do you see while you're in the roundabout? How do you get out of the roundabout? What is the roundabout? Along the drifting cloud, the eagle searching down on the land. Catching the swirling wind, the sailor sees the rim of the land. And what I really enjoy about this song is the visualization elements, okay? Think about certain words that he's using and think about a roundabout. Along, the drifting, the eagle searching, catching and swirling the wind the sailor sees. The eagle's dancing wings create as weather. There's a lot of verbs used in here. And for all you grammar guys, verbs are action words. A roundabout, when you're in a roundabout, you are in a continuous and perpetual, not change, but action and movement. So even the use of verbs specifically over and over in roundabouts has meaning and has a purpose. Listen, the song is perfect. I actually don't know what else you want me to tell you. Guys, let me know what you think of Roundabout. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below. Of course, you can donate to the channel, but you don't have to. You can do it if you want to. But I enjoy it if you just press the like button. If you like, you can press the subscribe button because we got some goals back here. I don't know if you knew. But regarding Yes, at 13K subscribers, we'll do Topographic Oceans by them, the whole album. Guys, I hope that you have a fantastic day, a wonderful night, and a beautiful evening. I will talk to you tomorrow. I've held this in my hand for the whole time, but if I put it down, it makes noise. So, you know. All right, I'm going to clean up now. Bye, guys.